Good morning, it is Christmas Eve and I'm out on a quick jolly with the family before we tuck into loads of nice grub over the Christmas period. So we're just getting a few miles in today. Just about a 3-mile loop around this little lake, which is about half an hour from our house. And we've only come here for a walk once upon a time, a long time ago. So today we're doing it on the bikes. Bit of a change of scenery. Nice. It's raining, obviously. Quality. After last week's bike ride where Sam got freezing cold hands, he now has new gloves. What's your new gloves like, mate?
Pardon?
What are your new gloves like?
Really hot.
Hot? Oh, that's good.
Really warm.
Toasty ones. Nice. Just right. Sweet. One-handed again, hopefully I don't crash like I did last week. Well, we must be just over halfway around this little trip and Mrs Blob on a bike has absolutely zoomed off somewhere. It's all very level, so it's easy going, but she is taking to her new bike like a duck to water. Oh, there she is in the distance. Go and send it, Sam, go and catch her. Oh, very chesty today, but it's nice to get some fresh air. And I expect there'll be a lot of sitting in the sofa, sitting in it, or rather sit on it, eating some mince pies over the next few days. So definitely good to get out today. We're also going to try and get out possibly tomorrow in the morning, probably for a walk, and then Boxing Day we might cram in another bike ride. So it's looking good for this weekend. Right. Go on, mate, little wheel. Ah. That's it, send it, you're in a race. Get to the top quick. I've set a little off-road challenge for Sam and Mrs Blob on a bike so they can get used to a bit of sloppiness. And this is Sam's first attempt at the sloppy hill. Keep pedaling, give it legs. Nice one, well done. This is Mrs Blob on a bike in action, no problem. Was that Shirter? I'm sure it was. Where's my wife? Okay, Sam has got the choice of stopping where we are at 3.4 miles and having no presents from Father Christmas, or do you want to go back around the lake the opposite way and get some presents? Your choice.
I don't know.
Presents or no presents? What's it going to be?
Nerf gun.
Presents or no presents?
Presents.
Right, let's go. Right, I hope you like that little stunt. We've almost finished our second lap actually, and the rain is really starting to come down now, and the wind is picking up, which is my favourite, as you well know. Definitely earned today's mince pie. Let's go get it.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Let's open up presents.
Yeah, a few presents today as well. I did actually set my wife a challenge to get up this boggy, horrible hill, and she is literally doing it. Fair play. You're not having so much fun on this bit, are you? Right, that is it, the end of our Christmas Eve bicycle ride. And what fun that was, kind of. It's a bit boring going around that flat thing, but it's nice scenery at least. And it's always nice to go with the family. But we are back. Let's go and eat some food. Have a nice Christmas day. You won't see this till way after, probably New Year's Day actually, but hope everyone's had a nice Christmas. 6.83 miles today, not so bad. Just a short one, very easy today, but I'm still a bit chesty after my jab thing. It's been a bit weird this week, but everyone has enjoyed that. We're going to go home now and get a bit warm and dry, nice coffee and mince pies. See ya. Welcome. I've actually just realised now that I've come out without my crash helmet on, which is a bit silly, but one of those things we just have to crack on, won't we, I guess. But today is Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, the day after Boxing Day. We didn't quite get out yesterday, so we've come for a quick spin as a family to Cookworthy Forest. Really nothing more than just to burn off a few calories, because the last few days has been pretty mad food wise, so yeah. Oh well, it's December, so we're just going to go and get a few miles in today, and the weather is damp but not really raining, so hopefully we won't get soaked, and if we pass the car I shall get my crash helmet on. Right, so I've been back to the car and got my skid lid, so today I'm hopefully going to try a backflip. Right, Sam has requested off-roadness, so that's what we're doing today, and this will be Mrs Blob on a bike's first time off-road on her new bicycle, and it is going to be boggy and rooty. So try not to stop, mate, because it'll be hard to get going again. Yeah, it's not very nice, is it? Obviously I'm one-handed again on camera duty. Oh, all right, mate. Yeah. Go on, I'll wait for you to go. No, bit dry here. Look, Mrs Blob on a bike is off over there. I think she's doing a cross-country race. That's it. Skills. Oh, sloppy mess. Right, you would think I've learnt my lesson after last week's one-handed crash into a tree, but I haven't got a lot of choice today, so I haven't got my chesty mount. So hopefully none of these roots will take me out. A dog? Alright, we'll wait here. Dog.
He's a bit unsure of bikes, I don't know why. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Right, let's go and see what this has got in store for us. Oh, that branch got me right in the face. Oh yeah, good routing.
It's too slow, I can't.
I know, Sam goes a bit slow, but he's only got little wheels, hasn't he?
No, but if I stop I can't get back on.
Send it. Good effort, Sam. Right, this is the bit you have to get off and walk on this bit. Whoa. It's only a little trail. It's not very exciting, but it's the best thing we got around here. I think we're going to do that again. Mrs Blob on a bike wants to go first, so she's not getting stuck behind Sam. I'll wait back with Sam. It's happening. She is off, and probably likely to enter beast mode, so we won't see her again until the end. That's it, mate. Big pedals. It's hard on this boggy bit, isn't it? Get past the boggy bit and then start again. Good jump. Right, hopefully I can get through here by the time Sam's got back on his bicycle. Oh, it is sloppy. Right, we are off. Hopefully no dog walker this time. Well, that's it, Sam now in full send mode. Oh, one footer. It's a bit more exciting than the fire roads, isn't it? Oh, that is really boggy. Nice one. It's your favourite bit of the ride? Oh, we might come and do it again in a minute. Watch out for those roots, okay? Good speed. Oh, hit by that branch again. Yeah. Oh no, Mrs Blob on a bike has come a cropper. Oh, there's a big log. Keep going. Oh, nice. And we come across this little obstacle in a second that we can't quite get over. Again. So we have to stop there. Right, little refreshment break, and whilst Mrs Blob on a bike is not on her bicycle, do a little bike check. It is a Diamondback Heist 2.0, I believe. A 60/61 aluminium frame, XT gears, just a it's got Praxis Works chainring for some reason, just some generic cranks, but it's got RockShox suspension. The Recons they are, so while they're not fantastic, they're much better than the cheapy ones they put on Halford style bikes, not the Voodoos. But yeah, it's got some nice other kit. Race face, I put this on just to bring the riding position a bit further back. It's got a lockout on this suspension fork, which I honestly don't think you need unless you're Nico Schurter, but that'll be going in favour of a dropper post, which I got Mrs Blob on a bike for Christmas. I'll be fitting that when I get a sec. Nice little bike. Right, bicycle ride finished. Did everyone have fun?
Hope so.
Everyone have fun there? Yeah, bit of moaning from Sam, but he wants to go and play his Xbox. Which is fair enough, it is Christmas. Anyway, so that is it today. I'll let you know in a minute how many miles we've done. Burnt off a few calories at least. Okay, we managed 5.6 miles this morning, which is nothing to write home about, but it's better than nothing. See you next time. New Year's Eve morning. It is Howden Forest Day today with the family. It's a bit of an extended week this week. I think my week started on Thursday last week, perhaps. I can't remember anyway, so I think I've had a few bike rides this week. Anyway, today it is New Year's Eve. We're at Howden Forest with the family and we're going to go and get a few miles in. Just doing some easy trails today. Last time I took Sam on a harder blue trail and it was a bit much for him, so we're going to go around the little pump track down to the Skills area. And then the Gruffalo Trail, I think it's called, the Discovery Trail perhaps, and then the easier blue. We're going to go and do a few loops of that, so hopefully get a few miles in today and burn off some of these mince pies because this jacket is tight. Okay, so these guys are just going to have a quick shoot around this little pump track. I'm not really a fan of pump tracks, it has to be said, given the Braunton pump track let down, but I will have a quick whiz around here. But everyone's having a nice little time. We're on our way to the Skills area. Oh, still a bit chesty. Since I had my booster jab, I've been really chesty and I cannot shake it off. Luckily not as tired now as I have been from it, but struggling with that still. Right, this is Howden Skills area. Got a few little whoop-de-whoop jumps over there, bit of North Shore and some little berm practice. Not great, but it's good practice. Oh, sending it over there. That's it, good one. What do you reckon about that, Sam? Any good?
Good.
Good, wasn't it? Yeah. We are. Okay, we're just heading towards the Discovery Trail. There's some sort of Gruffalo thingy going on, so we might see some Gruffalo stuff, but there is a lot of walkers and dog walkers, so try not to get shouted and get in a slanging match today. Good one. We found ourselves in this little skills area again. It's not really a skills area, I don't think. It's just got loads of little lumps. So everyone's having a little practice on undulating terrain. Oh, nearly. Whee. It'd be nice if there was some bigger jumps, proper jumps here, because there's plenty of space for it. So I'm not really sure why there is. It's got little whoopies in the skills area, which we found at the beginning, but there's no like proper jumps. Please sort out Howden Forest, it'd be great. Yeah, boy. That's it. Try and stand up a bit when you go over it. Sweet. Yeah, wicked. What a pleasant place for a bicycle ride. And everyone's loving it so far. Yeah, boy. This easier blue trail at Howden is a lovely meandering little trail through the forest here, and it's not steep or anything like that, but there's little shoots off road. There's no trails really because it's quite flat, but there's little offshoots we can go over some big tree roots and all that kind of thing. So Sam's been having a great time going off piste a bit, haven't you, buddy? Sending it. He nearly just went over the handlebars, so we're not going to repeat that bit. Oh, oh. Go off-road. Oh, big splash that. Oh, good one. Right, go and catch mummy. Send it. Oh, that's got a big twig over it.
I like barely made it on that one.
Mrs Blob on a bike has got her new Brand X Ascend seat post that I got her for Christmas, which I fitted yesterday. So she's just getting used to how to get that to go up and down exactly where she wants it, which is quite funny. But she's really taken to this biking lark, which is great, because if it wasn't for things like this, I'd probably be at work today. If not everyone wanted to go out on the bikes, because they probably find it quite difficult to justify with a family just me going out on the bike when I should really be at work. But instead we're all out on the bikes, which is wicked. Oh, good bumps. Oh, that's a big one, that one. Look at that. Oh. Man, I do need a third hand. All those mince pies and buffets over Christmas have really taken its toll. This jacket hasn't been this tight for a long time. So I'm looking forward actually in the new year to having a massive diet. But we're not ready for that just yet. It's New Year's Eve today, so there'll be another buffet today. And hopefully clear all of the old Christmas food that we got kicking around the house. And just a couple of other little things coming up which will stop me eating healthy, but I'll cover that a bit later. It's wet here, isn't it? Went on your foot. I have to get you some waterproof socks. Get you some waterproof socks, won't we? As much as I enjoy a nice bike park and getting a few little sends in, this also gives me a great deal of pleasure. Might get that interview today. Gonna try and scare Sam, despite having a plethora of neon stuff. I'm gonna try and sneak behind him because I'm hiding at the moment. Hope I don't get spotted. Pretend I'm the Gruffalo. Taking their time. Here they come. A midge just got a Mrs Blob on a bike's eye. Should be easy to catch them. The Gruffalo is coming! He's off. Gruffalo is coming for Sam. Ah, gonna get ya. Ah, ah, Gruffalo tired. Ah, ah. Well done, mate. You escaped the Gruffalo. I'm not going to try and get Mrs Blob on a bike. She's too scary. Oh, this is full. This is it. Sam's going for his stunt again where he nearly went over the handlebars. I'm doing it with one hand. Whoa, ooh, oh, oh, two hands needed. Whoa, oh, oh my God. The end of my seat just went so far up my... Right, oh, good splash. Right, quite keen not to experience that again. The end of my saddle did go into that part a little bit, but Sam has checked I do not have a hole in my trousers. So that's good, and it opens us up to more sends. Good one, mate, you're doing really well today. He much prefers these ones to the railway ones. Yeah. There's a big puddle coming up, mate. There's a bigger one around this corner. Yeah. Oh. Right, I'm sorry about all this point of view cam with my little lad, but gonna be honest, seeing this and experiencing this makes me really proud. What a cool little dude I've got. Yeah, you got a wet foot again. Another one here. Well, once it's wet, mate, you can't get more wet. Right, Sam's got soaking wet feet, and that is the end of the blue there. Oh, oh dear. How was that for you?
Yeah, it's good.
And what about your dropper post? What do you think about that? Yeah? Are you ready for your interview? Right, that is that, done and dusted. We managed 6.93 miles today, so that is a pretty good little ride, and everyone had fun today. Sam didn't even moan once, which is good. So more of that to come. I guess seeing it's the end of the year, I'll have to do a little bit of a roundup what's gone on this year, so I'll do that later on when I get home, because I've got a wet bum. Okay guys, so that is it. That is the end of 2021, and if I'm being honest, it hasn't really gone to plan. I had a target of 2,000 miles this year, but that quickly really went out the window when I had some issues, which I'll cover in just a second. But I have actually managed 1,437.8 miles this year, which is not what I wanted. I wanted 2,000 miles, but given the injuries and time away from my bike this year, I can't really argue with that. At the start of the year, I had an issue with my foot, basically, which meant I was off of my bike for 4 weeks in probably about March. So whilst I got off to a flying start with my mileage this year, it just that really threw a spanner in the works. Anyway, so whilst I was busy playing catch up, I thought I still might be able to you know, keep up with this, but then of course I came off my bike and tore a cartilage in my knee, which kept me off of my bike for weeks, which was really annoying because that was banging the start of the summer. So I missed a lot of cool riding over the summer, which has annoyed me somewhat because I did want to hit my target. However, not all, hang on, all is not lost, because during this this year I actually had a pivotal moment in my bike riding. I always wanted to go to loads of bike parks and do all that kind of thing, but I couldn't really do it because I couldn't stand up on my bike and go down a trail because my legs would get tired. My legs couldn't hold the weight of me, basically. So I'd find myself going down a cool trail or whatever, just sitting down on the bike because my legs could not, my legs weren't strong enough, basically. Anyway, as we came into past the spring, I suppose, I sort of found myself standing up going down these things where normally I'd have to sit down, and it sort of became clear to me that my legs must be getting stronger and fitter, and I was then able to do it. So that made those much more fun. So whilst I didn't get my mileage in this year that I wanted, I did get the fun that I wanted this year, because that opened up a whole new load of riding for me, which is great. So that was a good part of this year. So I can't really argue, and I think next year will be based more on fun and some sort of fitness stuff as well, which I'll get into next week. I'll do that next week. But anyway, what is going on? Obviously, it's been Christmas and stuff, so that hasn't been kind. I'm glad I've not been doing my weigh-ins this month because that would not be complimentary. I actually had a death in the family over Christmas. My granddad died, so on January the 5th, I've got to go over to the Isle of Wight to my granddad's funeral. So I'm probably going to have a McDonald's or something like that. So that's not a good time to start my diet. And then, of course, a week later is my birthday, 42 next year, which is bonkers. So I'm probably going to have a slap-up meal or something like that for my birthday. So I'm not going to start anything really until after my birthday. But I will be back next week with more information regarding this and let you know what the crack is. But anyway, I just want to say thank you very much for anyone who's watched my videos this year. There's been some good stuff. There's been some guff as well, quite a lot of guff actually, but the odd crash and all that kind of thing to keep you entertained. So thank you very much if you've stuck along. As always, I always appreciate if you leave a comment on my video. I always will reply to you, and I always appreciate if you give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe, because there's loads of cool stuff coming up next year which I've got in the pipeline. So more info next week. See you then.
Light it